So we're in 4/4 for this one. And we got a pickup of an eighth note on forte. And then for the first bar, we got 16th notes, 4/16 plus 4/16. Then we've got 2/8 and a quarter. Next bar, 2/8 and 4/16. And then a dotted quarter and an eighth. So all these are filling up 2 beats at a time. We got an eighth and 2/16, and then 2/16 and an eighth. And then 2/8 and a quarter note. Then we got here an eighth rest, eighth note, 4/16 notes, and then 2/8 notes and a quarter note. Then here we got a rest, a half rest, and then a quarter rest and a quarter note. Piano dynamic enters. And here we got a syncopation pattern, and then 2/8 notes and a quarter note. Syncopation pattern, dotted quarter and an eighth, and mezzo piano dynamic. And here we've got 2/16 and an eighth, and then 2/8 notes, and 2/16 and an eighth, and then a quarter note. 2/8 notes and 4/16 notes, and then 2/8 notes and a quarter note. And here we got an eighth rest, and then forte dynamic with 3/8 notes. So that's really like 2/8 notes plus 2/8 notes. And then we got here 2 quarter notes. Same exact thing, same dynamic and everything. And then from here, crescendo. So eighth rest, eighth note, and then 2/16 and an eighth. Eighth note, 2/16, and then 2/8 notes. And then we got this weird thing. And then we got this weird thing at the end where the 4/4 meter boundary is not really respected by this notation. So they got a quarter and a half note. And the little eighth rest is it hangs out there because the pickup of the eighth note completes that measure at the beginning. All right, let's do it. '72. Ti tiki 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 ti ti ta. Ti ti tiki tiki ta. Ti ti tiki tiki ti 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 ta. Ti tiki tiki ti ti ta. Ta ti ta ti 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 ta ti ta ti ta. Ti tiki ti 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 tiki ti ta. Ti ti tiki tiki ti ti ta. Ti 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 ta ta. Ti 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 ta ta. Ti tiki ti ti tiki ti ti ta ta. All right, now we got rhythm B. So here we've got pianissimo dynamic, and we got a pickup of 2/8 notes. Now we got quarter note, 2/16 and an eighth, and then the same thing, quarter note, 2/16 and an eighth. And we've got a syncopated 16th note pattern followed by 2/16 and an eighth. Eighth note, eighth rest, and then 2/8 notes, piano dynamic now. Quarter note, 2/16 and an eighth, syncopation, and then 2/16 and an eighth. Syncopation, 2/16 and an eighth. Eighth note, eighth rest, and 2/8 notes. Now mezzo piano dynamic. All right, here we got, this is tricky, we got eighth note, 2/16, 2/16 eighth. Syncopation, 2/16 eighth note. Eighth note, 2/16 notes, and the syncopation. And we got a eighth note, eighth rest, 2/16 and an eighth, and we got a mezzo forte dynamic. And then here we got eighth note, 2/16, 2/16 eighth. That's always tricky. Syncopation, 4/16 notes, 2 syncopations back to back, another syncopation and 4/16 notes, and then we've got a quarter note and a quarter rest, followed by 1 quarter note to round it out because the other quarter note is at the very beginning in the pickup measure. Okay, let's perform it. There's 108. Ti ti ta, tiki ti ta, tiki ti tiki tiki ti ti,
티티타 티키키 티키키 티키티 티키키 티키티 티티티 티키티키티 티키키 티키티 티키키 티키티 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 티키키 티키티 티키키 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 티키티키타 끝.